guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja, is like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The goal of the next today is save what's important. But before I get to running my mouth, let's check out this manifestation jar and then we'll talk about it, okay? All right, let's see here. I pulled two. The first one is what? Favor, and you know we'll take that all day long. Yes, we will. And the last one is what? Oh, we haven't pulled this one yet. Yay! Multiple streams of what? Income. Multi streams of income. Listen, y'all, we have got to understand what is important or valuable in our life, and then guess what? We'll be able to save those things. Let me tell you a story, a true story. About 7 or so years ago, I remember my husband went in the office to work, and my kids were at school, and I decided to stay home and work from home that day. And so I finished all of my work, right? I cleaned the house, and I was thinking, what else can I do? What else can I do? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go out to the garage and I'm gonna wipe down the cars for my husband and son, because normally they get that done whenever they come home, right? So I said, I'm gonna take this off of their plate. So I grab my cell phone, I go in the garage, and I have the terry cloths, and I'm just wiping down, listening to music and wiping down. So finally, I'm done wiping down the cars, and then I noticed that there were some terry cloths that my husband and son had already used, so they needed to be washed. So I grabbed those along with the ones that I used for that day, and I grabbed my cell phone, and I'm walking towards the door, right? As I'm walking towards the door, I can feel that some of the terry cloths are falling out of my hand. They're like slipping. So what I do, I drop my cell phone to catch them because I didn't want them to fall on the ground. And then when I caught them, I was like, whoa, that was close. But then I realized that I dropped my cell phone to catch some dirty terry cloths. And I kept asking myself, Will Sanja, why did you do that? Why did you do that? And guess what? I came to the understanding that I did that because I had developed an illusion of a true bond. And it was as fake as ever. And the reason why I felt like I needed to catch those terry cloths is because I had just spent some time with them. They had just helped me accomplish what I had set out to do, which was what? To put a smile on my husband and son's face, because I went wipe down the cars for them. So I spent some time with those terry cloths, accomplishing a goal. So I thought that they were valuable to me because they were there to help me accomplish them. Can I tell you what? That's what happened to us in our everyday walking journey. Why? Because a lot of times when we're not all the way aligned and connected, our ego will jump in, or our mind will put in negative thoughts to say what? That we're not getting enough of this, and we're not getting enough of that, and we need this, and we need that. And what we'll do, we'll go to people, places, and things, and they will do what? They will stroke that ego, and they will stroke those negative thoughts, to where with you, you will think it's a true bond. You would think that they are some valuable, important people, places, and things, when really they are not. They can easily be replaced. The thing is, when you're not aligned and connected, God is not leading. So like I said, your ego is present. The negativity is present. And then you get confused on what is truly valuable and important to you. And you end up looking like a sucker, feeling like a sucker, or feeling like a nut like I did. Because when I realized I dropped my cell phone and it fell face down, y'all, when I picked it up, my screen looked like snap, crackle, and pop. And when I told my husband what happened, he was looking at me like, you did what now? You mean you dropped your cell phone to catch these dirty claws? And I told some of my family members, they said, you did what now? And the way they said it was like, you nut. And I don't want you to have to go through that. Because your cell phone may be your wife. Your wife is very valuable, it's very important. Your cell phone may be your kids, very important. Your family, right? Your cell phone may be your husband, very important, very valuable. Your cell phone may be that great job that God bless you with, very valuable, very important. That cell phone may be something in your life that's very important. And I don't want you to be confused by the delusion or the illusion of a fake bond, all because they said that you were handsome, or all because they said you were pretty or beautiful, all because they said that you're a genius, all because they think this and that about you. They ain't doing nothing but what? Stroking your ego, stroking that negativity of your mental, right? That's all they're doing. And they're doing that because they see that you're not being led by God. God is not in the lead right now in your life. So they see an opportunity. They see an opportunity. They've been waiting and watching. They say, oh, I can get in good. I can get my claws in them. Because I could just stroke their ego. And they know they ain't valuable. Because they don't know their worth. They know they're not important. People, places, and things, they know that. But because you're not aligned and connected, you ain't able to see that they're not really valuable. So like I said, I don't want you to make the mistake, like I did, of dropping my cell phone to saving or catching something that's dirty. And another thing, y'all, I felt obligated to catch those cloths because they were there with me. Don't feel obligated. When people help you, when people do things for you, if they loan you money or give you money or there for you, when they're doing those things, people, places, and things, when they're doing that for you, they're supposed to do it and not expect anything back. That's if they're truly valuable. That's if they really, 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 really on your side, okay? They're not going to want you to feel like you're obligated. They don't want you to feel like you owe them. That's the truth of it all. But people and places and things that have no value and they're not important, they will try to make you feel and try to play a guilt trip on them. Make you think that you have to stay with them, that you have to come to that facility, that you have to do this and you have to do that because they were there with you and for you to stroke your ego. Don't get caught up in that. Trust me, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is get aligned and connected, which means what? God is at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you, that you're able to see within your journey with some clarity. And with that clarity, what happens? Now God is in the lead of your life, which means what? You and God have become one. So now God is leading. And can I tell you this? Can I tell you this? That when God is leading, ego can't be present. When God is leading, your mind and your body gets into submission. Why? Because you are not your mind. You are not your body. You, the inner being, God, tells the mind what to do, tells the body what to do, okay? So they fall into submission when God is in the lead. That's what you want to do. And then from that place, you will be able to see with clarity of what's really valuable. Thus, you will save what's important. Y'all get it, got it good. I hope so. But listen, if you didn't get this thing, rewind and watch again, because some of y'all about to look like a nut, about to look like a straight fool over there, because you about to drop your wife for something that's not valuable. You about to drop your husband for something that's not valuable. You about to drop that new job for something not valuable. And let me tell you this. People will be looking at you like saying, now you had a husband that was going to work every day, paying the bills, loving you, telling you you were beautiful, and you dropped them to go to that? Okay, all right, okay. You say you had a wife that was cooking and cleaning, and she had a job and taking care of the kids, and you dropped her to end up with that drama? You mean to tell me that you were working over there at that business with those great benefits and you ended up with that over there? You mean to tell me that you used to be able to go over into that fancy building over there and they would tell you to come in and wouldn't charge you a thing? They treated you like family and like you was a part of the club and you didn't even have to have a membership, but they treated you like that? And you dropped them and ended up with... Exactly. You don't want that to be your story. You don't. You don't. Get and stay aligned and connected so that you can know what's important in your life. Thus, you'll save it. Don't be tricked and fooled by an illusion just because you spent a little time wiping it down with the terror cloth. Just because you had a little time together doesn't make it valuable. Make sure you understand that. Okay? I hope y'all got it. But like I said, if you didn't get it, rewind and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. And also remember, y'all, that the best is yet to come. So you might as well inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Why? Because the best is yet to come. So don't let the ego trick you. Don't let the mind fool you. Stay aligned and connected, because the truth of the matter, the best is yet to come. And because you have the clarity, now you know what's valuable. Thus, you will save what's important. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.